The poem Farewell to Barn and Stack and Tree by A.E. Housman. First, let's read the poem. Everybody reads with me. Okay. Farewell to barn and stack and tree. Farewell to seven shore. Terence, look your last at me, for I come home no more. The sun burns on the half-moon hill. By now the blood is dried, and Morris amongst the hay lies still, and my knife is in his side. My mother thinks us long away. It is time the field were mown. She had two sons at rising day. Tonight she'll be alone. And here's a bloody hand to shake, and oh man, here's goodbye. We'll sweat no more on scythe and rake, my bloody hands and I. I wish you strength to bring you pride, and a love to keep you clean. And I wish you luck come Lammas tide at racing on the green. Long for me the rick will wait, and long will wait the fold, and long will stand the empty plate, and dinner will be cold. Now that is the first reading. That is the first reading. You can see there are some numbers like this. Some numbers like this at the end of some lines. Here 5, here 10. Right? Some numbers. Now look at this poem. 5, 10, 15, 20. What are these numbers? Can you guess? 5, 10, 15, 20. What do they mean? What is the idea of these numbers? Numbers first, we have to understand the structure of the poem. The structure. The way it is written. What do these numbers stand for? Numbers right. These numbers denote, these numbers mean the number of lines. It is the line number. Line. Now, farewell to barn and stack and tree, farewell to seven shore. Terence, look your last at me, for I come home no more. How many lines are here? How many lines? 4 lines. How many lines? 4 lines. Now, this is the 5th line. Make a passeni page. Take number 5 here. Now, line numbers. Line numbers. How many lines are there in this poem altogether? How many lines? Yes. Now, this is the 20th line. This is the 20th line. This is any line. Now, altogether, how many lines are there in this poem? How many lines? Yes, one answer came. 24 lines. Get me correct, meaning correct. Now, these are line numbers. And අපි දන්නවා කවි එක මෙහෙම ඉලක්කම් දාලා තිබුණොත් ඒ ඉලක්කම් බොහෝ දුරට denote කරන්නේ, represent කරන්නේ ඒකේ තියෙන lines ගන්න. 24 lines. 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 24 That is how the poet writes their long poems. දිගු කවි ලියනකොට ඔය විදිහට තමයි ලියන්නේ. Line numbers දානවා. Now you know what do these numbers for. Now basic idea of this poem, basic idea of this poem is to show some conflict. The theme is conflict. You refer to the syllabus. Syllabus එක බලන්න මේකේ theme එක conflict. Conflict means clash or fight between two brothers. Between two brothers. Right? Between two brothers. Now it is their story we are listening from one brother. One brother tells us this story. One brother. Right? One brother tells us this story. What happens when they are harvesting? Harvesting, gathering harvest. Right? That is the simple summary of this poem. Simple summary. Now, here, there is a speaker called I. Now, what is the poem's point of view? Now, do you remember the eagle? I told you some technique called point of view. What is the point of view of this poem? I taught you 2 points of view. යමක් රචනාවක් කරන ක්‍රම දෙකක් ලියන ක්‍රම දෙකක් මම කියලා දුන්නා. එකක් What are those point of views? මම එකට නමකුත් කිව්වා point of view. Then what is the point of view of this poem? What is the point of view of this poem? Yes? Can anyone tell me? Now, what are the 2 points of view I taught you? Gitmi has sent me an answer. Let's see. Gitmi says the first person point of view. Right? First person point of view. The other point of view is third person point of view. Now, here in this poem, what is the point of view used? We must know it before studying the poem. Who tells us the story? I means first person point of view. And get me the answer, Hari. First person point of view. One brother tells us the story, not the poet. Therefore, it is called the first person point of view. Another answer came. Let's see. Yes, Kavindu, correct. Okay. Now you know the idea of the title. What is the idea of the title? Barn. What is the meaning of farewell? Farewell means, now write down, say goodbye. Farewell means say goodbye. Farewell to my school. Farewell my home. Farewell to barn and stack and tree. Goodbye to my farm. The speaker says goodbye to his farm. Goodbye. What is the idea of goodbye? He is leaving the farm. He is going away from the farm. Never to come. That is the idea of farewell. Farewell party means you say goodbye to all other people, giving a party. You go away. Sometimes you will never return again. Now the idea of the title is clear. Somebody is leaving the farm. Live in a farm. Barn, stack and tree. Barn. Barn is a storehouse. අපි ගබඩාව කියලා කියන්නේ අටුව කියලා කියන්නේ. ඔයා දැක්කනේ වීඩියෝ එකේ wheat how farmer gathers wheat and how he stack. ඒවා stack කරනවා දැක්කනේ ගොඩ ගහනවා. අන්න ඒවට තමයි stack කියන්නේ. Barn is the place where those stack are stocked. අර දාන්නේ ගොඩ ගහන කාමරේ ඒක තමයි barn එක අටුව. සිංහල භාෂාවේ නම් කුඹුරේ නම් අටුව. For English people it is barn. Barn is a big storehouse. Now stack and tree. Now somebody says goodbye. Farewell means goodbye to his farm. Right. Now that is the idea of this title. Okay. Now let's read line by line. Please take your pencil or pen and note down everything you understand. Note down everything important by the side of the poem as before the previous one. අපි අර මුලින් කවිය කරා වගේ පැත්තකින් meanings ඔයාලගේ comments මන් දෙන ඒවා everything note it down in the book itself. පොතේම දාගන්න. That is annotation. අපි ඒකට කියනවා annotate කරනවා කියලා. Annotation දාගන්න. Farewell to barn and stack and tree. Now the idea is clear. Farewell to Seven Shore. Seven Shore is the name of that place. Seven Shore, right? Could be the name of that speaker's village. Speaker's village, Seven Shore. Now he even says goodbye to his village. Like he says goodbye to his farm, he says goodbye to this Seven Shore. Terence. Really, he is speaking to Terence. He says goodbye to Terence. Terence is another person who works in this farm. Terence is another person who works in this farm. Now he says, Terence, look your last at me. Look your last at me. Look at me for the last time. That is the idea. Look at me for the last time. You will never see me again. This is the last time you meet me, you see me. Therefore, please look at me for the last time. Now the speaker is worried. He is in a sad mood. Sad mood, worried mood. He has some pain in the heart. He has some pain in the heart. Now you read the last line. For I come home no more. For I come home no more. What is the idea? Terence, I will never come back home again. I will never come back. You will never meet me, Terence. I am leaving the farm. You will never meet me, Terence. I am leaving the farm. Right? I am leaving the farm. Now, pay your attention to this last line. For I come home no more. For I come home no more. What is the common sound you hear? What is the common sound you hear? Clasp the crack with crooked hands. Likewise, for I come home no more. Well done, boy. Right? Get me well done. Well done. You have to train your ear. කන හුරු කරගන්න ඕන ළමයි ශබ්ද වලට කවිය කෑන කවිඳි okay correct right now send me others you have to train your ear to identify sounds of a poem because poetry means sound. Poetry means sounds. Sometimes poetry means meaning, but here sounds and meaning both. ඔය දෙකම තියෙන කවිය. ශබ්ද රසය, අර්ථ රසය දෙකම. Right? For I come home no more. Now what is the common sound you hear? Chamudya, very good. You gave the name for it. Now common sound is O sound. Common sound is O sound. For O. Home O. Underline. No O. No O. Mo O. Right. What is this technique? Some of them sent it. Try others. Try to remember this technique. I taught it in the previous poem. What is the technique? Meanie, think a little bit. Think a little bit. Tachutta kitana meanie. Right? What is this technique? This is a sound technique. In the previous poem, we discussed it. Sound technique. Like a shabda prayogya. What is this sound technique? Get me, think it again. Think it. Think again. Right? Nuvi correct. Nuvi correct. So far, there are only 2 correct answers. One from Chamodya, another from Nuvi. Not try others. Other people can also try. Anita Hitraban, what is this technique? For I come home no more. Clasp the crooked hand. Another technique. This is another technique. 2 different techniques, not the same. Ekama නෙමෙයි මේ. වර්ග දෙකක්. Right? Try. Remember. Don't worry if you forget. අමතක වුණා කියලා දුක් වෙන්න එපා. අපි try කරමු. Kavindu, no, Kavindu, no. Not even that. ඒ උත්තරෙත් නෙමෙයි Kavindu. Right? Now I taught you 3 sound techniques. Rhyming, assonance, alliteration. Rhyming, assonance, alliteration. Rhyming, assonance, alliteration. Rhyming, assonance, alliteration. Remember them like a mantra. Now, what is it out of these 3? Is it rhyming? Is it assonance? Is it alliteration? Yes. What is it? Chatumali. Right? Now it's correct. Really, this is assonance. We call it assonance. Assonance. Assonance means vowel rhyming, similar vowel sounds. Similar vowel sounds. Now you hear the similar vowel sounds. O. What is the similar vowel sound you hear? O. It is assonance. Note it down. Assonance. Assonance. A-S-S-O-N-A-N-C-E. A-S-S-O-N-A-N-C-E. Assonance. O sound. What is the idea of this O sound? This O sound has some idea, some meaning. What is the idea? Oh. What is the idea? What feeling it gives you? What feeling does this O sound gives you? What feelings? Oh. When you hear this sound, oh, what is the feeling? Is it happy feeling, sorrowful feeling, unhappy feelings? Yes. Angry feelings? Nuvi. Chamodya. Okay, very good. What is the feeling of this O sound? It gives you the feeling of sadness, feelings of unhappiness, feelings of sorrow. Note it down. Note Karagan. This O sound gives feeling of sadness, feeling of unhappiness, negative feeling. Oh, for I come home no more. Hinavevi make a you say it, speak it in a sad mood. Sad mood. For I come home no more. I no. I okay. You have to keep a sad mood. Now you can see the speaker is sad-hearted, unhappy. He is leaving his farm. He is leaving Seven Shore. He is leaving Terence. We don't know why. We do not know why he leaves the farm. We do not know why he leaves Terence. We do not know why he leaves Seven Shore. We know only thing, he is in happy, unhappy, sad, sorrowful mood. Hmm. He is in unhappy, sorrowful mood. That's only we know according to the first stanza, right? Now we are going to the second stanza. I think the idea of the first stanza is clear. Okay, clear. Now tree, me, show, more. What is this sound device? Tree, me. Tree, me. Show, more. One answer came. This is another sound device. Another answer came. What is this sound device? Get me correct. Chatumali correct. What is this sound device? Yes. More. Ah. Tree me show more. Nuvi correct. You are okay? Yes. Havindu okay? Yes. This is also sound device. It gives a lyrical beauty, musical beauty to the poem. දැන් ඉස්සලා sound device එකෙන් meaning එකක් දුන්නා. Assonance එකෙන්. sad mood එක පෙන්වුවා. Now, with this sound device, poet gives a musical beauty to the poem. Musical beauty එකක් දෙනවා. Musical beauty. Chamo, they are correct. Right. What is this technique? We call it rhyming, especially end rhyming, at the end. Farewell to barn and stack and tree, farewell to seven shore. Terence, look your last at me, for I come home no more. Tree me rhyme, show more rhyme. This is called end rhyming. End rhyming. Now, tree rhymes with me, show rhymes with more. Right? Now we discussed that end rhyming. Now, what is the sound device used here in these highlighted words? What is this sound device? Look your last. That also gives a lyrical beauty to this poem, musical beauty. What is that sound device? Look your last. Look last. Some of them are correct. Look last. Look last. What is that sound device? Clasp the crack with crooked hand. Clasp, crack, crooked. Look last. TP, tip. මොනවද මේවා? මොකක්ද ඒ sound device එක? TP, tip. Look last. Get me correct. Crack, crooked. Chatumali correct. Crack, crooked. Nuvi correct. Crack, crooked. What is that sound device? What is that sound device? Now already few correct answers came. Same letter, Lizara. What is the device name? Same letter, Tamaika. What is the device name? I gave you a name. List. What is that name list? Can list say nama? That is the device name. ආවලාගේ නංගී කිව්වට වැඩක් නැහැ. නම ඕනේ අපිට. ඒ වගේ තමයි. එහෙනම් මොකක්ද ඒ නම? Alliteration. What is that name? Alliteration. Repeating the same letter means Lisara. Alliteration. Lisara එකේ නම තමයි alliteration. Right. Now in this first stanza, the poet uses three sound devices. What are the three sound devices? Rhyming, assonance, alliteration, and it gives the stanza a lyrical beauty, musical beauty, right? Musical. It is pleasant to the ear, pleasing to the ear. Make a සෞන්දර්යන මිහිරි වෙන්නේ මිහිනී මේක මිහිරි වෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ sound device නිසා. Right. Now, that is the idea of the first stanza. Now, let's go to the second stanza. Now, we want to know the story. Why does this speaker leave the farm? We have to know it. What is the problem? What is the problem? What could be the problem? What could be the problem of this speaker? Why does he leave this farm? Give me one solution, one answer. You can guess. You have to guess. You have to predict. You have to think. Why does this man leave this farm? Yes. What could be the reason? He says goodbye to his farm. Why? Can you send me any probable answer? Why does this man leave this farm? Yes. Chamodya says he killed his brother. He killed his brother. Chamodya says. What are the other people's idea? To be alone. Nuvi says to be alone. Right? Okay. What are the other reasons? Now, two reasons are sent. He killed his brother, to be alone. Yes. Any other probable reasons? Okay. Now, let's find out. They are the questions we have now to answer. They are the questions we have now to find answers. Okay. Now, let's listen to him. Listen to this brother. The sun burns on the half-moon hill. Half-moon. Half-moon means half-harvested. Half-harvested. Write down the meaning. Half-harvested. Not fully harvested, half-harvested. Now you saw it in the video. How the farmer harvests the field. Harvest. දැක්ක මෙහෙම උපකරණයකින් කපනවා දැක්ක. මතකද ඒ උපකරණය? Yes. Do you remember that tool? That is the harvesting tool. We call that tool a scythe. ඒ tool එකට කියන නම තමයි scythe. ඒකෙන් තමයි farmer harvest කරන්නේ. Half-mown hill means half cut or half harvested farm. Hill means that farm. The sun is burning. What is that picture? There is a burning sun in the sky. Now, English farmers harvest their crop during autumn period. English culture year they divide the year into four seasons. Then in Sinhala culture, Sri Lankan culture, we divide the year into two seasons, Yala and Maha. Yala Maha, right? Sinhala farmers, Sri Lankan farmers, they divide the year into two seasons, Yala season, Maha season. But English farmers, they divide the year into four seasons. Four seasons. Does anyone of you know these four seasons? Bus season, rain, train seasons, and other seasons? No. What are the four seasons? Like in our country, Yala and Maha, English people, English farmers also divide the year into four seasons. What are those four seasons? Can anyone tell me? Share your knowledge. Knowledge එක අපිට දෙන්න. අනිත් අයත් එක්ක share කරගන්න. Yes. At least do you know one season or two season? Nuvi has sent one. Very good, Nuvi. Nuvi has sent another one, right? Shall we share it with our friends? Now, one season is summer. Write down the four seasons name, summer. Gitmi has sent another one. Okay, we write them down in order. අපි පිළිවෙලට ලියාගමු ඒ ටික. අවුරුද්දේ මුල ඉඳන් පිළිවෙලට. Write down first one, spring. Mihini, very good. You have sent all the four seasons. And Mihini seasons වර්ග හතරම ඒවලා තියෙනවා. අපි share කරගමු ඒක. පිළිවෙලට share කරමු Mihini. පිළිවෙලට ලියාගමු. Spring is the first. Spring. අවුරුද්දේ මුල spring එක එනවා. It was a summer. After that summer. After that autumn. The last one winter. මේ ටික දැනගන්න මොකද හුඟක් කවිවල මේක තියෙනවා. මේ images තියෙනවා. මේ season images. Without knowing them, you will never understand. What is the first season? Spring. Next season, summer. Next season, autumn. Last one, winter. Last one, winter. Now, what is the season of this time in Europe, in England? What is the season? What is this? Now, January, February, what is this season? March, April. Yes, this is spring season. Spring. Vasanta Same. Spring. Right? Then after spring comes summer. Hot season. Summer again, hot season. Autumn season is the harvesting season. Autumn season means harvesting season. දැන් අපේ රටේ නම් යලමහ දෙකටම harvesting තියෙනවා. හැබැයි එයාලගේ harvesting තියෙන්නේ autumn වල විතරයි. autumn වල. harvest කරලා ඒකම field එක plow කුඹුර ඒක හාලා ලෑස්ති කරලා තියෙනවා winter එක ඉවරුනහම ආපහු නැවත මේ වගා කටයුතු කරන්න. Right? And then this what is the picture here? The sun burns on the half moon hill means what is the season here? Autumn. Note it down. Now this incident, this farm is seen in the autumn season, harvesting season, right? There is the hot sun burning. Hot sun burning. Burning means very hot sun. Okay, harvesting season. By now the blood is dried. Now there is another image. This is not a farm image. This is a criminal image. Note it down. A criminal image. Blood. Horrific image. Blood. What blood? Dried blood. Dried blood. Not wet blood. Fresh. Dried. Now blood is an image of some crime. Note it down. Image of a crime. Picture of a crime. Visual picture, visual image of a crime. Crime means killing, some harm, some violence. Violence, right? Some violence. And Morris amongst the hay lies still, and my knife is in his side. Now there is a person called Morris, and there is an image called knife. There is image blood. Now, what is the total idea of this line? What is the total idea of this line? There is Morris amongst the lay. Hay. Hay means අපි සිංහලෙන් පිදුරු කියන්නේ among the hay lies. Lies means sleeping. Still means not moving. Now, Morris is there without any movement. There is a knife. There is blood. Speaker's knife. What is the idea? What is the idea? One person is down there. There is blood. There is knife. What is the picture? What is the image? What is the image? Yes, can you guess? What is the idea you take? What is the image of this line? Murder, Chamo. They are very good. Murder. Murder. Very good, get me. Killing. killing, death, note it down. Image of death, image of murder. Line sticker, highlight kar, note karagan. Image of murder, image of death. Whose death? Death of Morris. Who is the dead man? Who is the murdered man? Morris. Who murders Morris? Who murders Morris? Yes. Who kills Morris? Who kills Morris? With what? What is the killing weapon? Now, they are the questions you have to find. Find the answers. When we meet, tell me the answers when we meet in the next session.